Hello, welcome to Seeing Blind. I'm very excited today. I'm going to be sharing some news, some updates that I've been hearing in the blind and visually impaired community in regards to apps and accessibility. And I'm also going to be sharing some news and updates regarding this channel, Seeing Blind, and all the other content that I create across other platforms as well. So I hope you stay tuned for the end of this video. For those who are able to join me, sporadically, spontaneously live right now, go ahead, say hello in the chat. For those watching me on the replay, welcome. I hope you guys continue to support my work here on YouTube as well as the other platforms by subscribing and hitting the like button and all those good engagement things that just really, it's free and it really helps support growth and the algorithm to take us seriously and push this kind of content to people like you who are interested and maybe want to stay in the know and learn some tips, tricks, and hacks and news and all the good stuff along the way. So let's dive straight into it, my friends. So some of the news regarding apps and accessibility first. I'm sure many of you guys have heard of the wonderful app and service called Be My Eyes. This utilizes volunteers that using the camera on your smartphone, they are able to assist you with any visual needs. And they just launched some really big news that later this year, they're hoping to roll out a new feature that is state of the art. I was very impressed to hear this, but they are going to be launching this virtual volunteer trademark to Be My Eyes. And hopefully that's going to roll out later this year. I'm very, very excited. This is going to be, a virtual kind of thing where basically if you take a video or snapshot of whatever it is you're looking at, the virtual assistant is basically going to be able to, for example, if you take a picture of the inside of your refrigerator, it's going to be able to identify all the objects of labels and things that's facing it, and even maybe suggest recipes and things that you can do with the items it's recognizing in your refrigerator. So lots of potential there, integrating an AI into Be My Eyes. So that's big news. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that rolls out. And hopefully later this year, they'll be able to stick to that timeline. We'll see. Moving on, the navigation app called NaviLens. This is typically a sort of a larger scale mobility app in navigating areas or large buildings and things like that using a code system similar to QR codes, but these are color kind of pixelated images, very similar to QR codes, but they have colors. And using these codes, NaviLens detects these codes and then reads out loud the associated information to that code. So it's again meant for navigation. However, a new rollout, a new service, they have teamed up with Kellogg's. And so this is going to make grocery shopping a whole level up. I don't know about you guys, but grocery shopping, going to a store with lots of things, various packagings that change every other month, it's my version of hell on earth. I don't know about you guys, but as someone blind, I hate going into a grocery store. I'm overstimulated and I have no idea what it is I'm looking at, looking for, where to go, or anything like that. Well, NaviLens has teamed up with Kellogg's, and so now many of the Kellogg's products have a NaviLens code, their special code on the front and back of their packaging, so that when you have the NaviLens app open, you kind of hold it around above your heart, like chest level, and you're just going around and it's going to scan the aisles and everything for you. And as soon as it detects that code on a Kellogg's package, it's going to help you identify what's in your area. If it's if the product that you're looking for or interested in that you've heard, if you're interested in it, is going to help actually direct you to where it is on the shelf. If you need to move to the right, to the left, all that stuff. It has great audible feedback, and it's just a really great navigational tool that is now going to make grocery shopping a lot easier. So here's hoping that a lot of other companies and food distribution, packaging company, everyone starts to integrate and work closely with NaviLens, because I have a feeling this can really, really change a lot of our experiences, especially those in the blind community, change our experience in the grocery shopping area. And I want to also highlight that this also can make a big difference for those with any kind of processing and cognitive mental disorders or things, dyslexia, you name it. There's lots of other populations in the disabled community that this is also going to benefit as well. Moving on, my friends, I am so excited. This is it's really awesome how this kind of intersects here. But I'm going to first announce some big news for Seeing Blind here, and then associate it to news in an app. So I just finished a wonderful interview with Stephanie Jones. She is one of the big minds behind Menus for All and making this happen. I just had a great interview with her, and the Menus for All, she was able to disclose some new features and updates that just occurred within the week. And so make sure you stay tuned for that interview to be released next week, hopefully March 23rd, 24th, somewhere around in there, if I can finish editing. So keep an eye open for that, my friends. And so she's going to be announcing those rollouts in that interview. So I'll save that, leave you hanging just a bit for you to catch that. I'm going to go over to the chat. Let's see who is with me. Hello, hello.
Edward Smart.
Edward Smart. Hello. How are you, sir?
I'm blind with ocular histoplasmosis.
Well, hi. It's nice to meet you. I am not familiar with that diagnosis.
StreamYard logo. News for blind/low vision at Edward Smart.
My screen reader
StreamYard logo
doesn't always work great with this.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, you love it. I miss it.
I'm blind with ocular histoplasmosis. 2:28 p.m. StreamYard logo.
Oh, hold on.
StreamYard logo.
It does not want to read that comment.
Seeing Blind. Have you ever heard of NFB Newsline?
NFB Newsline. I'm familiar with the National Federation for the Blind. I believe I've seen announcements and posts of their newsline, but I don't get, I'm not on their email, if that makes sense. I am still working on getting, refining, I guess you could say, what email threads and groups that I am on that actually I gain value and benefit and are in line with the current work that I'm doing, and getting on the ones that are in line and on trend with the content and work that I'm trying to do for the community. So I actually need to reach out and get on that.
Wow, that's awesome. StreamYard logo.
Yeah.
StreamYard.
Oh, give me just a second, guys.
StreamYard look.
Okay.
StreamYard look. StreamYard.
Trying to get this comment here. Okay, Austin. Hey, Austin. Looks like you've got a question here. Let's see. How can blind people access how can I access newspapers? Okay, so there is a service, I think, is it called Newsline? I know NFB has, especially if you are a member of NFB, then you get free access to magazines, newspapers, and all kinds of things like that. I can't remember the name of it. You guys help me out. Can you answer Austin's question here? What's the name of it? Is it Newsline through NFB? Is that it? Or I thought it was like Newsy or something like that. Something corny sounding or something like that.
That sounds great.
Let me see. Do you all have a question, an answer for
I'm
Austin?
trying to get assistive technology companies to let me be ambassador.
Well, good luck with that. I know some of the hot keywords that you probably want to approach that with is something my close friend Carrie from Carry On Accessibility and I both do is we are accessibility user testers. So we basically are accessibility testers testing the user experience. And that I know are things that technology across the board, technologies companies are looking for to help give them feedback on their products, whether it's still prototypes and beta testing, things like that. But anytime you see an announcement of companies looking for beta testers, jump on that. That's going to give you some good experience and potentially foot in the door.
StreamYard logo. News for blind slash StreamYard.
Let's see.
StreamYard logo.
Well,
news for blind slash low vision. Apps, accessibility, and seeing blind channel. StreamYard logo.
Sorry guys, it keeps repeating and it's like
StreamYard logo. News for.
Let's see. I see some more questions here. Wow, y'all got lots of questions. Hello, Ray. Good to see you. I am glad to see you popped in here, my friends. I've actually only got a few more minutes for questions and answers. Let's see. Do you know who? Hang on. Do you know who I can get in touch with to collaborate with? Promoting their products. So if you are wanting to promote products, so this is something I sort of dabble in over on my Amazon storefront. And brands usually will collaborate with you if as long as you have enough authority and presence built within the on a platform basically. And so if you feel like you have a good following, a good audience, you can start by applying the easiest way is through the Amazon Influencer Program. If you Google Amazon Influencer Program, go ahead, get started up your Amazon storefront. You can view mine as an example. And if you go to videos on my Amazon storefront, you can see all the various products and things that brands ask me to help just provide some video on. But it's funny because I try to always do my video reviews from an accessibility standpoint. And there are times when I've had to come to them and say, hey, look, I did not really find your product very accessible. I'm not sure you want me to upload this product. And and sometimes they do, sometimes most of the time they don't. They're like, if it's a negative thing. But that's one thing I am just trying to build an authority on. And you can check out my storefront there as an example, but that's one way that you can get your foot through the door and reach out to brands. Another thing that I've tried is just sending them a DM or an email, just reaching out and say, hey, I'm interested. I like your product. And if you ever would like to collaborate, just pitch it. Let's see.
StreamYard logo. StreamYard logo.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to catch up with this. You're welcome. I'm trying to check up with this. Keep up with the chat. I will. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I'm so thankful that Seeing Blind has the platform here has really started growing, and I forgot to mention this. Ray, I see you here, my friend. Um, I forgot to tell you guys. So I am actually going to be rolling out more interviews, the blind community chats. The last year, or mostly two, I've been really kind of tuning in with you guys, the grassroots interviews and things like that. And while I still may be doing a bit of those, I'm actually going to be focusing a little bit more towards entrepreneurs, people who are developing services and products specifically for the disabled community, and giving them a voice as well, so that everyone is not, so that we're aware, and it's raising awareness, and it's helping to give them a little bit of exposure as well, so that we can all learn what's out there. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to pop on today and share some of the news and updates with apps and things that I have been in the loop on, and just kind of building relationships and rapport with here lately. Let's see. Ray, what did you have here? Service for. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. NFB Newsline. Yeah. So just Google that. Oh, Cindy, are you asking? I just saw that question if I'm barefoot. Yep. Actually, I have socks on because it's cold. Let's see. Got more comments. I'm sorry if I skip over yours. My screen reader is just not working right now, and I am a very, very slow reader with the limited vision that I have remaining. And not to mention, I don't have a whole lot of time left. But yeah, so I'm going to be posting a lot more interviews here coming up soon. So if you know of anyone, or if you have any requests as far as what types of businesses, services, products that you would like to learn more about, let me know in the comment section as you watch this video. And I'm going to try to put some chapters and try to keep adding chapters to these interviews, so that to help you guys navigate through. They are not always the most accessible thing as part on the YouTube platform, accessing the links within the description box, but hopefully that's something that will get improved upon. But when you see chapters in the description box, typically you'll see the numbers, like the timestamps in blue underlined, and that's where if you can navigate to that and select it, it'll take you to that place in the video. But yeah, so if I can think of any other news, make sure that you are tuned into my Facebook page. I have a Facebook fan page that is public, that that's where I'm usually starting to try to post every single day little bits of news and developments that I come across within the blind community there. So you'll get firsthand knowledge and access to there as it comes down the pipeline to me, and I'll share useful articles. I'm a peer advisor actually for Vision Aware, and Vision Aware is an extension of the American Printing House, APH, and so we just release a lot of really great articles on Vision Aware. If that is, it's a great source for blind and low vision and visually impaired blogs, and just a great resource for especially anyone new or relatively new within the last 5 years, 10 years of sight loss. So I will put Vision Aware's link also later on in the description box down below. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Today was just a little quick. Oh, I see a question here. What is this question? Let me get to it real quick. Let's see.
Does the Arcable text-to-speech engine have any kid voices?
Sorry, just got my screen reader to finally kick in. I don't know about that. I know if you are wanting to have, I don't know. That's a good question. I typically don't access those, so I don't know. But that's a great question. All right, to my friends. So that is it for me today. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate the support. And you can go to my linktree page, which will be in the description box, and that's going to show you the most recent links as well as all the socials platforms. You can access my Facebook page from there, all the places, so that you can stay plugged in. I'm also going to hopefully, if I can get enough people signed up for a monthly newsletter, I'll try to start also issuing a roundup monthly newsletter from Seeing Blind as well as I grow. So that's something you can sign up for on my Linktree page as well. That's it for me, my friends. I hope you all are having a wonderful Thursday, and I'll catch you in the next video. Blessings to you and yours.